Welcome to Art is Dead, a podcast and clothing brand dedicated to celebrating art in all its forms. Join us as we explore creativity on every canvas. What's good, y'all? It's your boy Joey. Make sure you head over to our website, www.artistdeadthebrand.com, to get your merch. I hope you enjoyed today's episode, and remember, always create. Peace, y'all. Welcome back to another episode of Art is Dead. I'm your boy Joey.
Javi.
Pencil.
You know what it is. Grab your cup.
Cheers.
Spider-Man, Wolverine.
That's right.
Cheers.
We're back with a new collection.
I was going to say all manga, but... We got a Nickelodeon guy here.
That's not Nickelodeon.
Nick.
I mean, they got bought out, but
They did.
they're still IDW.
All right, let's jump into our first segment. You can only watch one movie for 1 year. What movie will you pick? And I did not make this list, so nobody come at me, I'm saying, in the comments. I'm going to read this list of movies, right? These are all 90 movies. Cool?
Cool.
So, you got Home Alone, Terminator 1, the movie Juice, Mrs. Doubtfire, Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat. You got Scream, Titanic. Oh, wait, Rush Hour, and then Big Daddy.
You going with 99?
Actually, I just picked one from each era. So it went 90 to 94, 99. I can just look it if you want to look. So each year has more movies, but I just looked at
a
these
year,
pictures.
but if you want to do it that way,
how you feel? Or should we just say whatever movie you want to pick to watch for 1 year? It don't have to be this list, yeah.
Honestly, that list ain't that great.
Yeah.
So for me, it would just be Rush Hour.
Like 1990 says Home Alone, Ghosts, House Party,
He'll post it,
Goodfellas.
Down there. Y'all can see. Y'all can choose.
Yeah, once again, I didn't make this list, so
it's an interesting list. They give you a variety, but
honestly, there's nothing I'm watching on there for a whole year besides Rush Hour. Honestly, I don't even want to watch.
So you're saying you watch Rush Hour for a whole
basically
year?
What he's saying is he's gonna get tired of that shit, but that's not the point of the question.
Sounds like.
But yeah, who wouldn't get tired of it? Like,
you got Ace Ventura.
You're literally watching that like just about every day.
I don't want to watch a nigga playing with his butt, bro. He does, bro.
I forgot about that.
Oh, Good Burger came out 97.
Good Burger. The thing is, like, I don't like that kind of comedy all the time. Space Jam is dope, so I could watch that.
Jumanji's really good.
Jumanji is good.
Friday's on there. Friday is good too.
Ooh, we got the Sandlot in 93.
Sandlot's good.
Honestly, Rush Hour is still on top of all those.
What about The Matrix? You seem like a Matrix guy.
I am a Matrix guy, though. I don't know. For me, like, it's just like Rush Hour, like, it's so iconic because, like, it has that comedy, then it has the seriousness, then it has the action.
It does, but I can get tired of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I can probably watch it for.
But that's for all these movies. Yeah, I can say the same thing.
As much as I love Edward Scissorhands because it's
that's
on
a good
there,
one too.
I think House Party is good because you got music involved. But you got Three Ninjas on that list too.
You're just really old, so you pick like the really old movies.
Yo, they went from 90, the whole 90s decade.
93 is not bad though.
93 is nice. It might be the best. No,
we're talking about the movies that came out in that year.
I would go with The Sandlot.
Let's do that.
It's the most fun.
You want me to read all of them?
Nah, post it, right?
Uh-huh.
But what year would you pick to watch all year?
Okay.
I think that would be a better question.
Right,
to pick one movie, that's crazy.
You're right.
Yo, that's crazy, bro. I'm not watching a movie at all.
Oh, I think that's what it's saying technically. This question says you can only watch 1 year. Which one?
Get it together.
Bro, this guy
messing up.
Oh, well, we're picking a year. Pick a year that has like a bunch of movies. What year you gonna pick?
There we go.
That's the better
Now we're going to post it so y'all can see it. And then what year y'all going to pick? I bet. Now that changes things up.
1990 to 99. Some of you might have been born. Some of you might not be born. But some of you might have watched these movies already. Some of them's classics. That's what we're saying. 93 is not bad. We got
I'm picking 98.
You pick 90. What's in 98? 98 got Rush Hour, Blade, American, History X, Small Soldiers, and Belly. It's not bad.
Small Soldiers.
Right. Right.
You got a little everything in that one.
Yeah, because this 99 is it's not that great.
Yo, Big Daddy's good. All right, cool. Deep Blue Sea,
that's
Matrix,
what I'm saying.
good. Blue Street, good. But it's the 10 things I hate about you. I'm just not.
It's alright.
I would never
you know
really
what?
watch that.
I think the only one that's given it a 98 a run for this money, which I think 90. I'm going with 1990. I think that might be a little bit better.
Home Alone, Ghost, House Party, Goodfellas, Edward Scissorhands.
Yep.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Might be just a little bit better. I know people like American History X, but that's not my cup of tea. Belly was never my cup of tea.
No, I think you're wrong. I think it's 95. I definitely would pick 95.
Friday, Bad Boys, Mortal Kombat, Jumanji, Power Rangers.
The Power Ranger movie hit, bro.
Not
Stop
that one.
playing.
The new one's
Come
better.
on.
That one hit.
Mortal
That one hit.
Kombat over
Back in
90?
the day.
Come
Back in
on.
the
We
90s.
could go, all
I'm
right,
going
Friday.
91 if anything.
You
My
got
Girl,
91?
Jack City, Terminator.
Nah, 96.
Point Break, Boys in the Hood.
Okay, 91 is fire.
96.
Let me see. 96 got Scream, Matilda, Space Jam, Independent Day, and Set It Off. Not bad. I'm not mad at it. This is
91,
cool.
91, 90, 98 hitting.
98 is, I'm telling you, the best one. 98 is the best one, bro. Like, those all have specific ones that are good, but, like, 98 smack.
But cool. All right, so we're going to post this. Let us know what year you rocking with in
98.
the comments.
98. Has to be 98.
90.
All right, moving on. We're still going with the whole thing of movies. Who's the best wrestler actor ever?
Batista.
Do you want to know the list?
Crazy.
I don't need
Rock.
to- I don't need to.
even care.
Okay, but let me give you the top 10.
All right, go ahead.
I ain't mad at y'all. Batista is number
Batista.
1.
This ain't a bat.
The Rock is 2. John Cena is 3. I don't even know
hands
how.
down. Hands down.
You don't know how.
Roddy Piper. You
know
got
either.
Edge. I didn't even know Edge was in movies.
Me neither.
You got Kevin Nash. I didn't even know that either. Hulk Hogan is
Yeah.
number 7. Big Show is number 8.
Okay.
Number 9 is Jesse Ventura, and then 10 is Andre the Giant. And I'm like, Andre the Giant probably got like what, one movie?
Maybe.
Probably been on a
he
couple
is.
shows.
Yeah.
Probably.
Just
I'm
I'm
Yeah.
putting Hogan in
just
the top 5.
That's what I'm
right,
saying.
I'll move
Exactly.
Hogan up.
So give me y'all top 5.
No,
out of this
Baptista
list.
being number 1, honestly, no disrespect there. Because, like, his range.
He can actually.
Yeah, I agree
Right.
with you.
It's just his range.
Yeah.
I don't feel Rock has that range. He plays the same role, kind of like all
Well,
the
Rock
time.
is just himself.
well, no. I heard his new movie.
Oh yeah.
I didn't watch it yet.
I know
didn't
it
watch
hasn't
yet.
came out yet, but
I
I'm
didn't
saying
watch it.
I'm hearing good reviews that he stepped out of his character and is like a whole different type of person in this movie.
Good.
So we're about to see a
He
different.
does,
side
but
of
the
Rock.
thing is,
Smashing
Rock
Machine.
makes
Yeah.
good movies.
He does.
Let's make that
He
clear.
does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He makes good
does. I
movies,
like
but
good movies.
it's just I think Baptista's range, like he's been all over.
But bro,
the
you
place.
ain't got Stone Cold on here. Come on,
Stop,
you go to
stop,
Tubi.
stop,
Watch all those Stone Cold movies.
Stop.
Stop.
I'm not even having a top 5. I'm having a top
Top
4.
Okay, so
Batista, The Rock,
John Cena.
John
One-
Cena,
1, 2,
and
3 is
Hulk
easy.
Hogan. And
okay,
Hulk Hogan.
I like
Yeah.
that. I like that.
That's
Ain't
it.
mad.
'Cause
Let us know in the comments
that's too easy.
who's your favorite wrestler actor.
Right. Hulk Hogan had ass.
Hey, you got some classics. You only got 2 from me actually.
You
What?
said 2? Hogan?
Yeah.
The only real movie I ever remember him in is Rocky.
I always forget that he's in Rocky.
He got
was Suburban Commando, I think.
yeah. You don't remember that one? That's
Nope.
when he watched the kids
Nope.
or whatever.
Never watched it.
You got the House Nanny or
Yeah.
Nanny, Mr.
Yeah.
Nanny. That
Nope.
one's just that's basically what Vin Diesel did with the I forget what was called, but he was babysitting.
Arnold Schwarzenegger did the best kid movie to me.
Oh, of course.
Oh, thing.
Kindergarten Cop.
Yeah.
But he also had Last Action Hero.
Yes,
Ooh, I
yes,
forgot about that one.
Yeah.
That's
so
yeah.
He's not wrestled though. So.
yeah. He could have been.
Staying on wrestling, how do you guys feel about WWE being on ESPN now?
I'm gonna find a way to watch it regardless. So that's my comment. No comment. No comment.
You being
I'll
like
figure
a
it out.
sports head, are you okay with wrestling coming to ESPN?
Yeah, I'm not gonna watch it.
As a fan,
No, but don't they show highlights? You know how they show baseball.
as a
football?
fan, that's what's gonna be nice.
that's gonna pop up, right?
It's gonna be on ESPN. You know,
I told
WrestleMania,
them
whatever.
it might be at the bars now, which is kind of dope.
Yo, bars might be lit. Yeah.
That's
never know.
crazy.
He's gonna
walk
That's
in like,
crazy.
I'm
gonna be
leaving this
like,
bar.
"Bro, I'm out, bro. Like,
It's
no
kinda lit.
disrespect. Again, these dudes are into it, but it's just that's just not my. cup
But then
of tea.
imagine at the bar you hearing a promo, you got to read that shit versus like actually listening.
Yeah, it's
So
just
that's
not my
what
cup of tea,
that
bro.
kind of kills the vibe. But
How you feel about the new Street Fighter movie?
interesting.
With
Fast.
50 Cent.
Yeah, and all of them.
I think he looks really old in the pictures.
He's getting into that
I
character.
don't know, man.
They shaved his beard off.
I hope they go the whole like super 90s cheesy, but like obviously not corny, but good. That's the only way it's gonna work.
Yeah.
Because as much as I like Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes, they don't. I've never seen them act
For real.
outside of wrestling, and if they acting what they do in wrestling is. The good thing is, does Akuma really talk? Not really.
No,
right?
he
So
don't.
he don't have to say a damn word. He has the face, the look. Cody Rhodes, though, as
Yeah,
much
that's
as I
fine.
like him, he does have the look, the muscles, all that stuff, but the lisp.
Everyone was mad. Everyone was mad at Van Damme though,
And I'm cool with the lisp.
because he's
Yeah.
remember he's supposed to be American, so he still had his accent.
Oh,
so that's why I'm just like,
yeah.
Cody Rhodes is American, but he
Yeah.
has the
The list is gonna be crazy, which is whatever. That's
But
what
sometimes
it's
the
just
acting-
really how they gonna play this movie? Because like honestly, the one in the 90s was kind of corny.
It was
That's
it was
that's what I'm
whack,
saying,
bro.
like,
I didn't like
it
it
was
at
corny,
all.
so-
I'm
like-
assuming it's gonna be better.
Hell, it
I don't
should-
know how much
I would,
better.
I would like to hope, but like I really like how they gonna do the movie. Is it gonna be more of a serious movie, or is it gonna
It's
be
not
more
gonna
like?
be as serious as we might
You
think,
guys saw Ryu and Ken,
And it shouldn't be.
I was iffy about them,
but it shouldn't be comedy either.
I don't. All right, so my thing is, are they gonna do it like? I know y'all don't watch anime, but y'all seen the trailer for like One Piece on Netflix? Is it
Yeah.
gonna look like that? Because if it's gonna look like that, I'd rather you not.
You talking
I
you
see
talking about the
what you
movie?
talking about the live action?
Yeah, live
Yeah.
action. Oh yeah, that's corny. Yeah.
You see, but you see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
If it's
yeah.
gonna be like that, like I'd rather you not
Yeah.
just do it at all. To
It
be
just
totally
looks like
honest, like just don't do it.
For real.
Like a
Don't
Broadway
fuck
production,
right. Don't fuck up like what I have this pictures in my head. Like you're about to fuck it up.
I didn't even like that they released that cast photo because it was just like
Yeah. Now if
I like
they're
how
gonna
they
do
did it with the arcade.
All right.
That was
So
dope.
on the
I don't know if
on the
you
flip
that's the other
side,
one.
if they do it like how they do Mortal Kombat, that's different.
yeah, Mortal Kombat. The last one was good.
It wasn't half bad, but
It
even
wasn't.
like all the older ones, like it was more like on the serious. This is more like we know this is a movie, not like
Well, what they're doing with the new one looks pretty cool.
yeah,
Like
Mortal
Johnny
Kombat, right?
Cage is like super
Oh, yeah.
cheesy in his movies, but outside of that, that's when it gets serious. So you got
Because he's not being taken serious, all
Right,
that
you
good
got a
stuff.
little
No,
hint
I
of
like the way the
everything.
new one looks a lot. That's what I'm saying. Like
you have to.
it depends
do
on how
like
they do it, bro. It depends on how they do it.
If you go serious, you're gonna mess up because I forget the comedy's name, the comedian's name that's playing Dan.
Not too. I mean, just take it serious, like how you could do the visual effects, like Mortal Kombat.
Is it Schultz? Something Schultz, the comedian. He's in
Andrew
he's in-
Schultz?
Andrew Schultz. He's in the movie. So I'm like, I don't know.
There's some comedic relief.
Like so, it guaranteed. But now it's like, I'm sure he'll work out and get some lean and muscular for the movie. That's not hard to do, but it's more of like, what are you going with that? Are you going with like a whatever?
We'll see.
We'll see
Yeah,
how
we'll
it
just
goes.
see.
We'll
Stay
see.
tuned. Let's get into some sports now. So, great debate right here. Fat Joe versus Jay-Z basketball tournament back in the days. I want to know who team you guys
Oh,
will
that
pick.
was at
I
Rutgers.
will, I will give you the
Oh.
list of names, right?
Okay.
So, Jay-Z's team, Rockefeller, you had Sebastian Telfair, Jamal Crawford, LeBron James, Lamar Odom, Shaq. Solid team, right? Then you got Terror Squad, Fat Joe's team. Allen Iverson, Stephon Marbury, Carmelo Anthony, Jermaine O'Neal, and Yao Ming. Who we going with?
You know what's crazy about
And don't think
this
of them
list?
today. Think
No,
about them back then.
Obviously,
That's what I'm trying to think of. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
If I'm not mistaken, wasn't Terror Squad winning that game?
Everyone was picking them. They didn't play. The
They
lights
didn't
shut
play,
off.
right? Yeah, that's what
they
it
didn't play
was.
at all.
All right. I think obviously NBA players can play in the street regardless.
Yeah, some of these dudes are street players.
But Jay-Z's team, Rockefeller's team, with Sebastian Telfair and Jamal Crawford, their game translate very well for Streetball.
Fuck out of here, bro. I don't want to hear that.
I didn't
shit,
say
bro.
that they were better. Relax,
Fuck outta here, bro.
relax.
They are.
I'm
Yeah,
going-
but so is Allen Iverson.
I'm
Street
going.
ball
That's
player.
what I'm.
Marbury's a street player, bro.
If you all right, to answer the question, I'm going Terror Squad.
All right, good.
Not because I'm Puerto Rican, but
No
I'm
one even
going
said that.
to-
We're
no,
all
I-
Puerto Rican here.
My
I
bad.
also think, yeah, you're right. But hold on, I also
Racist.
think that Melo's game is smoother for the streets versus LeBron.
That's what
LeBron's
I
gonna be
thought. I thought
nice.
that too.
Don't get me wrong.
Y'all think of it today, LeBron. I'm
No,
talking
No,
about LeBron.
I'm not.
we're
LeBron's
talking
gonna
back
go
then.
crazy.
LeBron's a beast right now.
But I'm talking about the way
back
Melo
then,
plays.
the way they came into the
His
league.
game
Right.
is
It
was
also
two
perfect
different
for
players.
the streets.
It was.
Then the last four, you got Jermaine O'Neal versus Lamar Odom. That's a fun one because Odom grew up in New York. That's where he's from, balling, and so he's gonna get his bucket. Obviously, we know Shaq is gonna go crazy because of Shaq. I don't know about Yao Ming in the streets.
That's what someone was like, "Yo, dude, Shaq him."
That's
Dominate
like a-
Yao Ming, but
Yao Ming was a bucket too.
one of my boys was like, "Yo, Sebastian Telfair is gonna cook," and I'm like, "Yes,
AI's gonna
but
cook too.
but this is Sebastian Telfair back then." So my boy's like, "Iverson, come on, Iverson's gonna smoke this dude."
It would have been a dope ass game.
This is a young
regardless.
Sebastian
I
Telfair.
know.
You get what I'm saying?
But he was like,
I know he was that guy, but who trained him? Stefan.
Yeah, I'm going.
These
Terror,
two would've
I'm
went
going.
crazy,
I'm going
but-
Terror Squad just because it's hard to say because with Shaq and Yao, I think Yao presented a good thing for Shaq, but I think Shaq still.
Shaq would have went crazy.
Yeah,
That's
I
one of
know
those
that.
where
Oh,
LeBron and
yeah.
Shaq probably would have took over at the when they needed him to.
The good debate is Lamar Odom and Jermaine O'Neal. I can see them like, you know what I mean, going at it.
They would have went at it for everybody on this list is going at it.
No, I think y'all right. Like LeBron and
I'm going Terror
Carmelo
Squad
have two different play
just a
styles.
little.
So
That's where it will land. Like out of them two, who's gonna do what? Pretty much. You get what I'm saying?
Who?
these two players,
LeBron and
Crawford
Melo.
and like
Oh, they would have.
he has better defense, bro.
Crawford is a legend
Who,
though in the
Crawford?
street ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he has better defense.
Yeah, Marbury over Crawford.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he has better defense.
but the handle between them two,
Yeah,
that
but
was
like
ill to see.
if I could stop you more times than you can score.
All four of them though.
Oh,
handles,
and AI?
it would have been
Yeah.
crazy.
Oh yeah, that's
It would've been crazy with all
That's
four of
crazy.
them.
Let us know in the comments who you got, Rockefeller or Terror Squad.
Blackout game.
All right, the NFL's back. What are your guys' thoughts?
Let's go
Fantasy
Denver.
League.
For that, for y'all.
I think the Patriots are gonna do good. I think they're a 9-7 team this year. That's just what I'm picking. I'll be surprised if they go 10-6, but I think they're a good 9 solid team.
We're gonna have
They
some
haven't
fun.
played yet, so it's Sunday. We'll figure it out when y'all see this. They're probably 2 weeks in, so we'll
Right.
definitely see where we're at. And then fantasy league, try to get that trophy.
Right, I was gonna say, don't be surprised if we start talking about fantasy football up here because we're all three of us are in it. If you know what it is, all right, we're gonna have some fun real quick. Staying on the topic, so we're gonna pick 3 games. Well, let's just do 2. Let's see who we got. All right, since we're in New England, let's go Raiders versus Patriots. Who's winning that game? They're in New England.
I say Patriots.
Patriots.
I know they're underdogs this week, but I say Patriots.
All right, cool. I'm gonna be a hater and say the Raiders.
Oh, so isn't that Tom Brady's team?
Yeah,
too?
they're gonna go in
Oh,
there and they're gonna win
crazy.
for Tom Brady.
That's
They have
crazy.
Genty. They
got
have
Genty.
Adams.
Tom Brady's gonna probably be there
So
Yeah. Let's go
with his statue outside the stadium.
I'm gonna go Raiders. We
That's
got
fire.
two picking Pats. All right. That's excuse me. Let's see. Should we go with? You know what? Jets Steelers. That's interesting because you got Aaron Rodgers going back to New York.
That's right. That's right. I'm going with the Jets.
I'm going Jets.
going Steelers. Just
Okay.
cuz.
Hey.
Just cuz.
We gotta remember this in like 4 weeks when the episode's here.
We're gonna look and be like, hold on.
Like, yo, I said that. Who did win that game? And then we're gonna make this interesting because I'm a Bronco fan and he's an ex-Titans fan. I'm going Denver. They're playing in Denver. I'm going Broncos.
Oh yeah, I mean,
You don't even know.
I'm picking the Broncos. I guess. Sorry,
This
Titans.
guy. Who you
R.I.P.
got?
Steve McNair.
You looking? You about to place a bet?
Yeah, I go Broncos.
Parlay.
Yeah,
Ooh,
I go
okay,
Broncos.
there we go, ladies
got-
and gentlemen.
We win first week.
All right, I got a fun topic still on NFL. Do you know the price of beer at every stadium?
Not at every stadium, but
Every
shit's probably
stadium?
like 10
I
plus
got y'all.
bucks.
What's the
$12.
What's the highest?
12.
12. What do you think?
I
was
I
off.
just seen something.
So-
But I said 10. So
All right,
I know.
All right, we'll start from the lowest.
Yeah, this is crazy, bro. Washington is
16-49.
crazy.
That's wild.
I mean, they just came off of a winning season, but 16 is crazy.
All right,
Damn.
you want to say it, guys? Tell the people.
I'm going to
1649.
Cincinnati.
Cincinnati
say
680.
the team name and then the price.
Washington Commanders 1649 at the highest. At the lowest, Cincinnati Bengals at 680. Wow.
This is for beer pricing at stadium.
That's crazy.
That's nuts.
At the Pats game here at home, we're at 858. That's crazy. Some of these teams that don't win have higher beer prices, which makes no sense.
New York, $13.
New York is crazy.
It's New York though.
It's New York.
Both New York.
both,
Giants,
yeah.
Giants
Yeah.
and Jets. Wow, this is really astonishing.
It
The
is.
Steelers
people
are
don't think about this.
$9.99. Cowboys $9.71. Fuck them. Let's just see. Wow, that's crazy.
And at a
Eagles
restaurant,
$11.25.
I'm gonna post this for y'all so y'all can see it.
how much
This
does
is
a
crazy.
beer cost at a restaurant? Because obviously I'm not a beer drinker. I'm a.
I would
less.
say no. It's about that.
$6
No, bro.
more. You saying?
Depends on what beer.
That's what I'm saying.
What's the average that you've seen? Like I know when I
would
get
say
a
about
whiskey,
12 and
it's
under.
like 12-ish.
Nah. Like you said, like $6, but it depends. If you're grabbing like an IPA, you're probably paying like $8 to $9.
So anyway, this is like the
Yeah.
common right here
Yeah.
versus all these guys.
I don't drink beer when I go out though.
Yeah, I know you've had. That's why I wasn't sure.
This is a good list to have though if you like to go to games. You can know the price right away. I think we might be the first podcast to talk about beer pricing in the NFL.
It's ridiculous. Washington, get it together.
Yo, that's crazy.
BC's where it's at.
I can only imagine what water costs in Washington.
Oh my God.
$20 at the Bears.
Yeah, right.
God damn.
Damn.
That's crazy.
Better double fist.
Stand by while we run this quick ad. Make sure you check out our merch at www.artistdeadthebrand.com. And make sure you follow us at Artist Dead the Brand. And don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our page. Art is dead. Create, die, live forever. Now back to the show. Alright, let's get into our main topic. Art school versus self-taught. When it comes to all type of art form. Dance, music, visual, doesn't matter. So, before you give your input, let me start it off with a question. If you want to be an actor, dancer, or a musician, is it better to go to a special art school, or can you learn just as well on your own? What is your thoughts on that?
Is that specifically geared towards dancing?
That's for
just
all
art
art
form.
forms, every art form. This
You
is
need-
not
you
just
need-
about.
He said
I said
everything.
It.
He
Yeah,
said everything.
You
everything.
need, no, I
Nah, he said it.
Now he can talk about it as a dancer.
Yeah.
under
I was
the-
gonna
you
say,
know what I'm saying,
I was
or
gonna say,
whatever.
regardless, my answer is gonna be for everybody because, like, I truly believe. This is just my thought process. I think it's always better to be self-taught first, because I do believe in education. There's obviously different methods. There's the correct way of doing things, but like if you put, this goes for anything, the time and effort in, you don't really need a teacher, but it's easier to get somewhere with a teacher. It's just like working out or anything else. It's easier to do it with a trainer. You have someone pushing you. You have someone guiding you. You can't always see your mistakes. But the passion, the love has to start from within. So like that's where the self-taught comes into play, because like I have to feel like I like this or love this to even want to go to school for this. To pay money for this, where I can do this for free, is crazy. I'm frugal as fuck.
All right. Yeah.
Like I'm frugal as. That's not where it comes from, but like you gotta have the love for it to be like, yeah, I want to go to school for this.
All right.
It's crazy.
I agree with you because I feel like you do what works for you. There's no right or wrong in hindsight, but at the same time, it's like what you said. When you're doing it and you're self-taught, you have that love.
Mm-hmm.
But the downside is there are some that are self-taught that aren't good in whatever, and they think they are. And that's not even like a diss or anything. It's just more of like, are you going to be willing to learn, kind of like what you're saying? So like
You're saying more so like, oh, because I'm self-taught, I'm better. Nah, I agree with you.
yeah, like
You
no.
need a structure.
You like there's always like, for example, using my experience, I went to high school for art, I went to college for art, and in the end I feel like I've learned more from my friend, being around my friends and learning what I learned from watching others versus a teacher. They've taught me techniques that I didn't know about. That's all good. But being in the dopest circle ever is what's gonna get you better, because now, whether I'm looking at it as competition or not, this is my peers. So now I have to put something out that's gonna rock with I'm trying to be better than them or on their level. Because when I mentioned this a while back, when I came into high school, I thought I was the shit in art, and then when I seen all my friends, I was like, oh damn, I'm bad. Like, I'm terrible at this. And they helped me by coming up to me. You know, Gio was talking about it. You scribble on my joint and like, yo, start over or crumble it up. And I'm like, you dickheads. Like, I'm putting my work in it, but then I'm like, all right, now I know I have no other choice but to start over or just have a blank paper. So now the next time I do something, it's going to be better. And there's always a saying, when you lose, this might be a little off topic, but when you lose your artwork, everyone has gone through it. Mainly, I don't know how it is in dance, but with visual artists, at some point in time, we've lost computer work that we put our blood, sweat, and tear in. We lost our paintings, whatever the case may be, and we be tight because we love it. But then that pushes you to make something better. So yeah.
I was gonna say I agree to both of you, but also now that I'm older, I think about my teachers from high school and especially college, and I feel like they taught me. And I agree that self-taught is great. I feel like that's the best way, but then you got to push yourself to the next step. And I feel like my professors taught me the conceptual thinking of an artist, and that's where like most of the time I win, because my ideas are more deep and more in another space, because they taught me how to think this way, right? Or the process, than someone as at home who's just drawing and don't really know how to take it to the next step, if that makes sense. So that's why I always like. That's why I always think about my professors still when I'm doing work, because I'm like, they taught me this other way of thinking, not the outcome, but it's like the more of the process to get to there.
Yeah, but before there was professors and everything was self-taught, right? That's where I'm just like, self-taught is the way. All these schools and professors, they're all taught by someone that learned it to do something. And that's what I'm just saying. Where school is helpful, yeah, it teaches you the right technique to get there faster. But it just shows you where your errors are, where you wouldn't have seen it yourself maybe for another 3 years. All right, you can learn it in 3 weeks because you have someone that's been putting 100,000 hours into this, where you're only at 1,000 hours in.
Okay, I hear that point, but what he said, do you believe in having a group of people to correct you?
I do, but that's where schools and professors come from. They got together and they started doing everything that we're saying now. It's just more of a structured thing. Like, same thing with dancers. Like, you twist your ankle, you break your knee, you know what I mean, you do something, you twist your back, now you can't dance. Now that whole dance routine that you had, like, is kind of out the window. You have to configure yourself. But it's just like, or sports, it's the same thing. Like, now there's a whole, before he passed away, R.I.P. Kobe, but it's just like, before he passed away, he didn't really have foundations. He started to create that stuff. Now there's a whole foundation, but like, these are Kobe's workouts. Mm-hmm. Who taught Kobe his workouts? Nobody. He did. He's literally just like, I'm going to stay in the gym 2 hours longer than you are.
That, and there are because he learned from Jordan.
By watching.
No, he
and then he trained with him.
They had conversations.
Right.
I've seen videos of that. But like, it's what you said. So like, picking. It's
just having mentorship.
Everything goes hand in hand.
That's right. Like, that's what I was saying. Yeah.
As an artist, right, a young kid, no matter your art form, if you're on social media, you could choose to follow big booty hoes and cars and all that stuff, that whatever you're into, right? You could choose that, or you can choose to follow your art form, and you can learn that way too. Because there's times where we're all always learning. I follow some artists that I've never met before, and I think their work is super dope. But I also can learn from what they're doing, because sometimes they might post a tutorial, or I might look at their artwork and be like, oh, I see what you did there. I know how to do that.
Well, here's a question to feed off of that. Is it more important to be really good at the rules of art, or to be able to express yourself?
Both.
I don't think there is any rules to art.
because you need a there's not so much rules, but fundamental. I would look at it as fundamentals.
Yes.
Okay.
You need fundamentals, but you also need to break the rules to create your style.
I think the feeling's better. If I have to choose one, I'm gonna go feeling more, because it just, for one, it complements what I was just arguing. It's just like, bro, everyone doesn't know at first. It's more so, this is what I'm gonna do, and I feel it.
Yeah.
It's a feeling. We're all connected by something, and we're not connected by fundamentals. We're connected by a feeling. So I'm gonna go feeling.
So it was a good example. All right, it's like music. When you make music, you have people that taught themselves, right? I started off teaching myself, and then you have people who went and learned from other people, right? So like the way you write music, there's different ways of writing music. And me, when I listen to music, I can tell when someone don't understand the structure of music, and I also get what you're saying, breaking it. So it's like, is it? Because I feel like a lot of younger cats now, they just express, right? So when you hear their music, it's like all over the place, especially if you understand music. And it's like there's no real structure. Because some people be like, well, why you need structure for it? It's still music at the end of the day. But I feel like structure's there to help you put it together.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, because I'm on both sides.
It's kind of like writing a paper.
Yeah, I just think it's more about feel, because like you can do a song and be like, it sounds nice, but like, and then if you ask someone like, hey, how does it feel? You're like, it's all right. Then you're not feeling it. Yeah. Same thing with art. Like, hey, what are you drawing? I'm just drawing this, but do you feel it? They're like, it goes for everything.
So what about if somebody sucks?
They can still suck, but if they put a lot of love into it, I'm pretty sure you'd be like, damn, that's really not that bad. You can be like, that's not that bad.
No, you can tell whether it's good or bad. Like, whether the form is good or bad, you can tell.
Right, there you go.
There's feelings into it.
And you're like, oh, shit.
Because that's
then,
like
then there's something there, because if they put their feeling into it and it came out, like you said, good or bad, doesn't matter. Like, damn, I can tell you put a lot into that. I can see something I can cultivate there. And that's where it goes into mentorship. Or being more of a supporting cast, like, hey, you should keep doing that because it looks like you have something, right? It has to come from a feeling. And I'm always going to go back to the feeling. Feeling starts everything.
So are we saying that we should have a mentor and not a teacher?
A teacher is a mentor no matter how you look at it. It's just how it's structured. Yeah. Because a lot of self-taught people aren't self-taught, to be totally honest.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So at the end of the day, there's always someone there.
There's always someone there. Yeah, always.
Because we all started by ourselves. Let's just be real.
Yeah.
Yeah, you start by yourself, and then you develop relationships with others.
Because of feeling.
And whether you want a mentor, teacher, whatever, it's gonna naturally happen if you surround yourself around the right people.
Like I said, being more of a supportive role, and where it can come from the friend group.
Yeah.
Now, hey, we all like doing this, so I'm gonna support. That's kind of trash. I know you can do better. Right. Are you really trying? And that may not be said like that. It may be said like Gio said it. Yo, give me that crap.
There's many different ways to say it. There's no right or wrong.
You feel me?
You got to know who.
But like, if that's within your group, that's within your group. Right. But everything starts with a feeling. And if you can make whatever you want to make, you can dance, art, music, whatever, sports. And some people can be good, and some people can just be trash. But what you put into it is really going to make the outcome of it.
All right. So to close this segment out, was there a time in your life when you was creating and someone kind of like shitted on your idea and it pushed you to the next level? Like you took that feedback and like, I'm gonna do this now.
I would say I would say all the time. I think as an artist, you're always getting told no.
You have a certain story. I got a certain story. That's why I brought it up.
I got several stories. I feel like we'll just be here forever. But you know what I mean, like.
I'll give you one story. All right, in college we had to set up all our artwork. Right, my first time doing graphic design. Because I know how to paint, draw, and I was like, I want to try something new. And this is when, I'm not that old, but this is when computers was just kind of like coming into the art world of like doing graphics on the computer. So I did it, hanged up my work.
Back in 1988.
Force, I'm not that old.
I was four. Never mind, he was 3.
But anyways, you hang it up, and then they bring outsiders, and they got papers, and they go around critiquing your work. So basically, I got shitted on so bad, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dudes telling me, "Yo, you should quit school. What's wrong with you?" You go
That's
to work.
crazy. I didn't.
All this stuff. I never told you that.
You probably did.
You probably
I can't
did. It was
remember.
long ago.
Yeah.
So
That's
all
wild.
these things, I was just down in my head like, damn, I should quit. But then, no, I'm like the opposite from him, where like when someone shits on me, if it puts fire into me to like, all right, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna show you what I can do. So next year, I came back to school and I killed it. Won the National Portfolio Art Design Competition. That's with him on the cover. Remember the one that you walking with the portfolio?
Yeah.
So I beat like worldwide. It was a poster competition. I won that, won money and all that. Got printed all throughout the states. So it motivated me. That was like a time where like, all right, I'm gonna take that feedback and go put it over here. So you have something like that for dance? You saying?
Yeah, because I was a battle dancer. That was really how we came up. Like back in the 90s.
Okay. 2 years off from the day you came.
It's the 90s.
Back in the 90s. No. But like, I would say, you know, you could do it for like any type of like art, you know, music. You can be a rap battle artist, or you can be a graffiti artist that you're battling for spots or whatever. So I would say like all that, like I didn't win all my battles. So every time you lost or you go into a hostile environment, people are just like, you suck, this, that, third. You know, you just kind of go from there. Or again, just like I go someplace to make an audition, try to get on some type of casting or something, and you get told no because I'm a street dancer, I don't have the right forms or X, Y, Z. I can, like I said, I can be here for days, and not just me, but any dancer or artist I feel like can do that. Like a rap artist, how many times do you have to go into like a record label and be like, "Here's my shit," and they're like, "You fucking suck. You sound like everybody else." You feel me? Same thing with artists. Like, damn, you try to find a gallery. Like, yeah, no one knows you. You know what I mean? Like, comedians. You know, anything that you think of like an art form that you have to. I feel like everyone goes through trials and tribulations. Is just how are you? Are you more it feeds you, or are you more introverted, or you know what I mean? But you have to be resilient at the end of the day.
At the end of the day, go create.
Right.
That's all that matters.
Not the Joey quote.
I don't really have a story for me. It was I just get in my head. I can tell if like
Yeah, but even like Gio, when you shit on you, that's like some type of form of, you know what I'm saying?
I learn based off of like I can read the room. Like if you're really liking my stuff, you're gonna give me 1,001 compliments whether I want that or not. If you don't like my stuff, I can tell based off your feelings and how you're talking. Or yeah, that's cool. And then that's gonna get in my mind and be like, oh, I bet the next one's gonna be fire.
Right. You see, back to what I said, feelings. Thank you. Come again.
Nobody said you was wrong.
So at the end of the day, we want you to create and we want you to feel.
Yes. Going into our ending quote, art is the transmission of feeling that the artist has experienced. Everything we just said, whether it's dance, music, art, sports, spoken words, comedy, whatever your art form is, how you choose to express it, by all means, keep creating.
Make sure you follow Art is Dead, the brand. Check out our website, www.artisdeadthebrand.com. Leave comments and all that. I'm your boy Joey.
Javi.
Pencil. We're also on TikTok and we're on YouTube, obviously, and Instagram.
Facts.
Follow.
We out. Peace, y'all.
Peace.